Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to see another interesting topic, that is vehicle classification. Now you will say we already know which type of vehicles are running on the road, like bus, truck, car. Some people will dig inside in the car section and will say that we know sedan, we know hatchback, we know coupe, and like convertible. But have you heard about something like M type vehicle or N type vehicle or A type vehicle? So today we are going to see this M type, N type, C type of the vehicle. So stay tuned and please watch this video so you will understand what I am saying. Before we start our classification, it is important to understand some terminologies which will help to understand that classification. When we search for any car or any type of vehicle, we used to go through some specifications on the website. So I have shared this specification on the screen. If you see, there are two terms which are very similar, but actually it is not similar. One is curb weight and another is gross weight. So what is curb weight? What is gross weight? And how it is important to understand it from the point of classification. So let's see that. So there are three important terms. One is curb weight, another is payload, and third one is gross vehicle weight, or you can call it as a GVW. So we will start with curb weight. So if you consider any vehicle, then what is the curb weight of that vehicle? So basically curb weight is including of some standard equipments what are required in your any vehicle, like chassis, body, then brake, tire, suspension, and many more things which are essential for your vehicle, which also includes some oils like which are important to run that vehicle, like motor oil or brake fluid or coolant or your petrol or diesel, whatever it is inside that. So including all these components, if you weigh your vehicle, then what is the weight will come, that is called as a curb weight. And curb weight will never consider your passenger or cargo weight. So that is the main thing we have to consider here. So curb weight is basically weight of the vehicle excluding passenger and cargo. Then another term is payload. What is payload? So whatever things or whatever goods we used to carry, or if you consider as a passenger vehicle, then passenger and their goods or their luggages, if you carry, then that is included in the payload. So this combiningly means like whatever goods or passenger or combiningly goods and passenger, it is called as a payload. Then third one come is gross vehicle weight or GVW. What is that? If we combine your curb weight and payload, then it's come as a gross vehicle weight. So gross vehicle weight will include your curb weight and payload. So that will define your complete vehicle weight with your passenger, goods and vehicle weight itself. Understand? So these three terms are very important in the point of classification. Or if you go for any specification sheet, then you will find this curb weight and gross vehicle weight will be mentioned there. So from this payload, what you will understand, so payload will define how much load you can carry by your vehicle. Okay. Now we are clear with our terminologies like payload, curb weight and gross vehicle weight. So we are starting our classification. So this classification is given by ARAI. What is ARAI? ARAI stands for Automotive Research Association of India. This association is built by Government of India for better automotive products with better safety norms and lesser pollution. So once vehicle is passed through all these tests, ARAI used to provide a certificate. So for this certification process, ARAI divided this vehicle in particular category. So we will understand this one by one. So first category is type A vehicles. Type A vehicles will include your tractors, which can be used in field or forest. So tractor division or type A is divided into 7 types. Which are 7 types? Like category A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6 and A7. So basically A1, A2, A3, these 3 categories are defined for the particular ground clearance and track width. Then A4 is particularly given for a special purpose tractors which are not suitable in A1, A2, A3 categories according to their ground clearance or track width. Then in A5 category they have decided a hybrid tractors where in 2 types of fuel are used, like 2 types of gases will be used or any combination will be there. So these hybrid tractors will have 2 different systems for their 2 different fuels. Then sixth one is hybrid electric tractors. So what is there? So one is electric driven system will be there and another is fuel system will be there. So these 2 systems will be present on your tractor. And seventh is pure electric driven tractors which are now coming in the market. So this kind of 7 types they have decided for a tractor division, that is called as a type A. So second classification is L type vehicle, which includes two-wheeler, three-wheeler, quadricycles with their commercial and passenger versions. So two-wheeler again subdivided into L1, L2, three-wheeler is divided into L5M and L5N, and quadricycle is L7M and L7N. Basically M stands for the passenger and N stands for the cargo. So in two-wheeler, L1 category is defined whose speed is lesser than 45 km per hour, and for the L2 which is greater than 45 km per hour. In three-wheeler, L5M category is particularly defined for the passenger version and L5N is particularly defined for the cargo category. Then what is quadricycle? The basically quadricycle is a micro level four-wheeler. So quadricycle is again divided into passenger category and cargo category. Understand? Third type of classification is M-type vehicle. M-type vehicles are considering the vehicles which have minimum 4 wheels or more than that, and these vehicles only used for carrying a passenger, not for the goods. And this classification is based on their GVW and seat capacity. So type M is again divided into M1, M2 and M3. So M1 is basically a four-wheeler or more than that, which consists of not more than 8 seats including a driver. And M2 is the vehicle which is having a 9 seats or more than 9 but whose GVW is not exceeding 5 ton. And in M3 the passenger seats count is same as 9 but GVW can exceed than 5 ton. So this is a type M vehicles. Fourth classification is type N vehicle. Again the requirement is minimum 4 wheels are required, and above that you can go at any number, and particularly these vehicles are used for the goods carrying only. In some cases there is a permission to carry a passenger also, but this vehicle has to follow some guidelines and they have to pass some test for this passenger carrying capacity. And this classification is particularly based on their GVW. So this N type is again subdivided into three types, that is called as N1, N2, N3. So N1 type is vehicle whose GVW is not exceeding 3 tons. N2 categories vehicles whose GVW is in between 3.5 tons to 12 tons, and N3 categories vehicle whose GVW is more than 12 ton. So this is the basic classification of N type vehicle. Next classification is T type vehicle. So basically T type means trailer and semi-trailer. So trailer and semi-trailer are not self-driven. You have to attach them with your main vehicle and then you can use them. So these trailer and semi-trailer are basically used to carry passenger as well as goods. These T-type vehicles or trailers are again subdivided into 5 categories on the basis of their GVW. Like T1 is only for up to 0.75 ton, or T2 is in between 0.75 to 3.5 ton of GVW. Then T3 is in between 3.5 ton to 10 ton of GVW. T4 is you can exceed above the 10 ton, and particularly T5 is the trailer which is used by three-wheel tractor to carry goods and passenger. So these are the basic types for the T-type vehicle. Next type of classification is Type C vehicle. So Type C vehicle includes construction equipment vehicles which can be indoor or outdoor, which is like excavator, loader or compact roller, mobile crane, forklift, and many more. So this is the classification for Type C vehicles. I hope you understand all the 6 type of vehicle classification which is defined by ARAI. We will summarize here like Type A, Type L, Type M, Type N, Type T and Type C vehicles. So thank you very much for watching this video, and please do like, subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you very much.